Hi everyone, it's Luca from Ideal with IT, if you recognize this face. Anyways, this is a different kind of video. This is not a gaming video. I think you can see that by yourself. Anyways, I'm doing this because I have an update on Project Woody. Now, what is Project Woody? Never thought. I think I did only 2 posts about it on Facebook. Anyways, Project Woody is my project for a wooden case. I had this idea when I was putting together the kids' computer, and the whole thing was just not thought out. If you wanna have power to the computer, to the motherboard, precisely to the CPU, so the 4 pins at the top left of the motherboard. If you wanna have those plugged in, which you need in order to use the computer, you cannot put a fan. That was the very first weird thing I've seen. Secondly, it was badly finished, like it was very sharp edges and everything, and it didn't really have a lot of space. Like, despite having room, it didn't have a lot of spaces to put things, to mount things into it. So I just came to the conclusion that I think I can do better, and so Project Woody was born. I drew up with paint, believe it or not, some blueprints to build a wooden case, and I sent it to my father-in-law, Michele, who happens to be one of the finest artisans I've ever met, and I'm not lying. I'm gonna put his page in the description so you can see by yourself that I'm not a liar. Anyways, and he does wooden furniture for a living. And so I sent him these blueprints. I was like, Michele, you think you can make this happen? And he was like, of course, this is easy. And so he did. Today he flew from Italy to here to come and see us and see the kids, and my sister-in-law. Yes, I have a sister-in-law here, which also is a kid. So they came up, him and my mother-in-law, and he brought me the parts, because they were like, no way I'm gonna be sending this. First thing first, it's gonna cost a lot, and secondly, they might get damaged. And he's right, because as you will see, he chose multi-layer wood. I don't know if that is the technical word for this kind of thing. Anyways, it's very resistant and it's very light, which is gonna help with the overall weight of the case, because again it's wood, so it may potentially be quite heavy. But yeah, it's actually kind of a soft wood, so if it gets a straight hit, it might get damaged, it might be getting dents in, and we don't want that. So yeah, he just did it, brought them over to me, and now I have them here. And I wanna show you more or less what it's gonna look like. I'm just gonna keep it all together by my hands. So yeah, these are just the outer parts, top panel. This is the only part that is not in multi-layer wood. It's more of a, I don't know how to call it. I'm just gonna show you the side. And side window, because yes, it's gonna have a window. I don't know if it's gonna be an acrylic window or a tempered glass window. Depends, honestly, from the cost. Front panel, very well, just 3 holes in a panel, and back panel. Okay, so you can see already this is gonna be a big boy. Let me try to knock it up to show you what it looks like. So this is gonna be the overall size. It's quite large, I know, but it's not the largest case I ever seen. And there's gonna be a lot of room inside, which is good. I also designed, of course, the motherboard tray and the horizontal plane, so it is gonna look something like, this is very hard to keep together. Something like this. I don't know if you can see. So this is gonna be inside this way. And yeah, as you can see, I decided to put 2 fans on the horizontal plane inside, and underneath there's gonna be basically the nuts rest of Nuts rest. Oh my god. The rat's nest. The rat's nest of cables and possibly the hard drives. But that is also gonna be well ventilated because it's gonna stay. So fine, no dents. Anyway, as you can see, the side panel has got these three ones, which are 9mm fans. I chose 9 because I don't know, I wanted to have 3 of them. I didn't want to make it taller than what it is. And the horizontal plate is basically gonna level up here with the window. So all the underneath, so the hard drives and also the PSU as well is gonna be getting the power supply is gonna get in some air through there. And yeah, now it's gonna be drilling holes and sanding, you know, refining a bit. Then once all the holes are drilled, which also means the motherboard tray, which are gonna be on standoffs. I don't wanna put the motherboard straight to the wood. I don't know, I don't like it. So yeah, I'm gonna have to stain it and then seal it. So I'm gonna use some kind of a varnish to seal it. I wanna make it 2 different shades. The outside I want it to be darker than the inside. The update, I just noticed one thing. This is the back panel. Of course, it's missing the IO shield and the expansion slot holes. Makes sense. So those are gonna have to be carved in. And regarding this one, I did want to have a little window here, so that if I want to change the CPU in a fly, I don't need to dismount the whole thing. But I'll make do for that. It's not vital. It can be done without it. It can be done without it. Okay, for what concerns how I'm gonna put these things together, I'm gonna use mostly L brackets. I don't like the idea of you know, drilling a hole in the middle of the wood. Now I'm just gonna take apart to make you understand what I mean. This is should be 2 centimeters by my blueprints, but I think that doesn't exist. So this one is 1.9. Okay, 1.9 is quite thick, but it also means that getting in the middle it would be like less than a centimeter apart, and the hole itself it would be about 5 millimeters at least. So I'm playing with about 1 centimeter thickness, proper thickness, and for me that's a big margin for mistake. I don't wanna ruin it. Plus I wanna keep it simple. So what I did, about some L brackets here. L brackets. And what I'm gonna do, I'm basically just gonna do this, and then here goes the other part on top. You see, this way. And what I chose to bind them together is these bolts here. This way. They are M5, so the same thickness. No, M4, sorry. So slightly thinner than the thickness of a screw for a fan. This is gonna allow me, of course, to do this properly with the L bracket. So, but as you can see, it's also quite longer than the bracket and all. So I'm gonna use the long ones, these ones, to put fans. Now, if I have a fan, I can show you this with. So here is a genetic Corsair fan. As you can see, this is gonna be perfect for the fans because this is the entire thickness, so 25 millimeters fan, which is classic default ones, plus the wall, the wooden wall, and look what happens here. Wait a second. You see, I got just enough room to put a little nut here, and it's gonna be absolutely perfect. For the standoffs for the motherboard, that one I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I wanna check if there are standoffs with very long screw. Not a very long standoff. I want the screw to be long. The standoff classic height would be okay. so that I can try to do the same trick, so making it go from one side to the other and then put a nut at the end, so I'm sure that standoff is not gonna come off. But if that is not the case, I might have to use some kind of glue maybe. And this is the entire update. I don't know how long it's gonna take me now to get another update, because again this requires money, and also there's some extra cuts they need doing, so it's not gonna be that easy. But I am fairly confident that I can make it happen in maybe a couple of months from now. Fingers crossed. Of course, it depends on my health. So yeah, thank you very much. Like it if you like it, dislike it if you did dislike it. To be completely honest with you, it's not like I'm gonna take it personal if you dislike it. I mean, I would say with you probably if I were not me. Hit on the subscribe button maybe. I'm getting some traction now, I'm gonna be honest with you, but it's kind of spotty. And I know there are many people that actually watches my videos but don't hit the subscribe button, which, I mean, since you're watching them, you might as well help me back. It's not like you're spending money for it, right? It's just me. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye bye.